And get yourself set up, ready to go. Morning, morning. We're going to start in a lovely seated position on your mat. So maybe you can put some music on, maybe you can hear the sound of the birds in my garden. Wherever you are, just bring yourself down into that seated position and become aware of your breath. Big breath in through the nose and out through the nose. Big breath in through the nose and out through the nose. Just keep that softness. Thank yourself for turning up on your mat. Showing yourself a little bit of appreciation this morning, a bit of self-love. Big, deep breath in and out. And then draw the chin down towards the chest. Slowly we roll the head all the way around to the left. Bring it back to center and over to the right. Just hang out here with the head heavy. Draw the chin towards the chest. Find your breath. And then rolling the head the other way. Taking it behind you. And back to center. And again, just hang out here, finding the breath. And then we lift up. Open the eyes. If they're not already, if you just joined me, welcome, hello. And come into a seated position on your mat. So bending through the backs of your legs. Take your hands onto your calves or your ankles. Lift the chest, look forwards, find that breath. Inhaling and exhaling. Make it so that your belly touches your thighs as you breathe in and out. And then bring your hands down by your sides, straighten both of your legs, lift your chest, and as if you're creating a 90-degree angle with your torso and your legs, maybe pushing into your palms or your fists. We lift, we open, we flex our feet, we draw our heels up and off the floor. And then gently relax, pull the belly in. Slowly fold forward. Again, bend the knees if you need to, maybe not as much as before. When we wake up in the morning, our bodies are stiff and it can take a little while for them to get mobile. So just drawing the head down. Slowly come up. Roll forward onto all fours. Take your palms below your shoulders, your knees below your hips. And we're going to come into our cat and our cow. So inhale, we lift the chest, we look forward, we roll the shoulders back and down. Exhale, we tuck the tailbone under, press into the palms. Inhaling, lift. Exhale, send it back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, send it back. And then find neutral. I seem to be competing with birdsong here, if you can all hear me. It's beautiful though. So extend that right leg out and behind you. Tuck under, extend the left arm. Hold here. Inhale, lengthen, push. Exhale, bring the elbow and the knee into touch. Inhale, we lengthen, we push. Exhale, bring the elbow and the knee into touch. One more, we inhale, lengthen. As we exhale, we reach back with your left hand to your right foot. And we open through the leg. Maybe just take it gentle. I'm demonstrating. Again, our bodies are quite stiff. And then bring your right foot forward to the outside of your right hand. Come onto your fingertips, sink into that right leg. Take the left palm flat to the floor. Take the right hand inside the knee and we open here. Bring the knee back in and we send the right arm up to the sky. Lifting, opening. And then bring the right hand all the way down. Tuck your left toes under and slowly rock backwards and forwards here. Take that right foot to the back and we take our first downward facing dog. Patting it through the heels. Then come down to the knees. We extend our left leg back. Push through the heel. Send the right arm up. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, elbow to knee. One more, inhaling and exhaling. And then reach back, holding on to the foot. Lengthen, lift just as much as you want to. Find that breath. Release the leg down. Bring the left leg forwards to the outside of your left hand. Sink into it. Take the weight forwards. Take your right palm flat to the floor. Take the left hand inside the left knee. Open here. Bring the knee in. Send the left arm to the sky. Lift. And bring the left hand down. Tuck the right toes under. And we just rock backwards and forwards. Step our left foot back and take down dog. Lifting the hips up nice and high, padding through the heels. Finding that height, we gently walk our feet forwards and find a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, take your hands to your shins, look forwards, creating a flat back. Exhale, take it down. And nice and slowly we lift all the way up. We roll the shoulders back and down. We pull the belly in. Bring your hands to prayer or onto your hips and take a breath here. Inhale, lift up, send the arms up. Exhale, we fold forwards. Take the fingertips down towards the floor. Inhale, halfway lift. Either bring your hands onto your shins or keep your fingertips on the floor and lift the chest. Create a flat back. Exhale, we take the fingertips down. We're going to step back along with our right leg, then our left leg, and we're going to find a plank. Lower the knees down if you want to. Untuck the toes, pull the belly in. And we slowly hover to the mat. Inhaling, lifting into a little baby cobra. Exhaling, taking down dog. We send the right leg up towards the sky. We bend the right knee and then we bring our right foot forward in between our hands. Take the left knee down. Untuck the toes. Inhale, we lift up. As we exhale, we're going to bend our elbows, draw our palms facing forward. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, we bend. We go again. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend. One more. Inhaling and exhaling. Bring both of your hands onto your knee. Lift your chest open here. Holding. And then take the hands down to the floor. Tuck the left toes under. Send the right foot to the back. Find your plank. Lower the knees if you want to. We hover down. Inhaling, upward facing dog or baby cobra. Exhaling, down dog. Left leg lifts. Bend the left knee. Bring the left foot in between the hands. Take the right knee down. Untuck the toes. Inhale, we lift up. As we exhale, we bend those elbows, sink it down. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, sink it down. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, sink it down. Bring the hands onto the knee, lift the chest, open here. Make sure the knee is stacked over the ankle. And you're sinking as much as you can, but you're not dumping into the lower back. You're keeping that tailbone tucked. Bring the hands down to the floor. Tuck the right toes under, take the front foot to the back. We find that down dog. Wonderful. Slide forwards into plank, pull the belly in, hover to the floor. Inhaling up dog. Exhaling, find your down dog. Walk your feet forwards in towards your hands, hang in a forward fold. Let your head hang heavy, your neck long. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, look forward. Exhale, we take it down. Inhale, send the arms all the way out wide, take the palms together at the top. Exhale, hands heart center. We go again, inhaling, we lift. Exhaling, we dive down. Inhaling, halfway lift. Exhale, walk, step or jump back to plank. Lower the knees if you want to, or we hover down. Inhaling up dog. Exhaling down dog. Pad it through the heels. Lift the right leg up towards the sky. Bend the knee. Open that right hip, flex the foot. Bring the right foot forward, place it in between your hands. Push back strong through your left heel. Pull the belly in. Slowly, we lift into our high lunge. Breathing here, creating strength here. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend those arms. Sink down. Inhale, straighten the front right leg a little. Exhale, sink it down. Inhaling and exhaling. One more. Inhale and exhale. Bring the hands onto the knee. Lift the chest, push back strong through the left heel. Bring your hands down towards the floor. Step the front foot to the back. Find your plank. Lower the knees if you want to. And we hover down. Inhale, little baby cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Find the breath here. Pad through the heels. We send the left leg up to the sky. Bend the knee, open the hip, flex the foot. Bring the left foot forward, place it in between the hands. Pull the belly in. Be strong here, lift into that high lunge. Push back through your right heel, lengthen open, bend into the left knee. Inhale, straighten the left knee a little. Exhale, sink down, bend the elbows. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, and exhaling. One more, lift it up. And then sink it as deep as you can. Bring the hands onto the knee. Push back strong through your left heel, look forwards. Bring your hands down to the floor. Take that left foot to the back. find your plank, lower the knees if you want to, and we hover down. Inhaling up dog, exhaling child's pose. Big breath in, big breath out. Look forwards, look to your hands, tuck into down dog. Pad it through the heels. Remember in your down dog to bend your knees, lift your tailbone nice and high. You're trying to create that upside down V rather than a U. So we don't want to plank. We want to lower the chest back, bend the knees if you need to. The tailbone is nice and high. Walk your feet forwards in towards your hands. Hang in a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, look forwards. Exhale, take it down. Inhale, send the arms out wide, palms come together at the top. Exhale, we dive straight back down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walk, step or jump your feet backwards into plank. Pull the belly in and we hover down. Inhaling up dog, roll those shoulders back and down, lift the chest. Exhaling down dog. Nice, pad through those heels. Right leg lifts up towards the sky. Bend the knee, flex the foot, open the hip. Bring the right foot forward, place it in between the hands. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, bring the palms together, bring them to chest. Sink the left knee down just so it hovers off the floor. Feel the quad engage. Inhale, lift a little. Exhale, sink down so the knee just touches or grazes the floor. 2 more, in, and breathe it out. 1 more, lift up, and breathe it out. Nice. Take the hands onto the knees, straighten the leg, open here. Bring the hands down to the floor. Send that right foot to the back, find your plank, and we hover down. Inhaling up dog, roll those shoulders back and down, relax the face. Exhaling down dog. Pad through the heels. Left leg lifts. Bend the knee, open the hip, flex the foot. Bring the left foot forward in between the hands. Pull the belly in. Being strong, inhale, we lift it up. Bring the palms together, bring them to chest. Push back strong through right heel. Find that breath. Inhale, lift a little. Exhale, take the knee so it just hovers off the floor. Inhale, lift a little. Exhale, take it down. Feel those quads firing up. 2 more. In and out. Sink down. In and out. Hold. Take the hand to the knee. Push back through the right heel. Look forwards. Take the hands to the floor. Step the left foot to the back. Find your plank. Pull the belly in. Push strong into those palms. Tuck the tailbone under. Push back through the heels. Lower the knees if you want to. Bend the elbows tight to ribs. Hover down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, child's pose. Breathing into the belly. Breathe it in and out. Look forwards, press into your palms, tuck your toes under, lift to down dog. Walk, step or jump your feet forward in towards your hands. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, take it down. Inhale, we send the arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, we dive back down forwards again. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walk, step or jump your feet back into plank. Pull the belly in. We hover down. Inhaling up dog. Exhaling down dog. Wonderful stuff. Right leg lifts again. We bend the right knee, we open the hip, we bring the right foot forwards, place it in between the hands. Pull up, lifting, breathing. And this time we're going to bring our hands down onto our hips. We're going to take our left knee all the way down to the floor, untuck the toes. We're going to walk our right foot a little bit further forwards until it comes to straight. We're going to send the arms up towards the sky, finding height, finding length. Don't lock the right knee. If you need to keep the right knee bent, then do so. Inhale, we lift, and as we exhale, we lean forwards over the left. Inhale, we come up. Exhale, we lean forwards, finding length here. Inhale, we come up. One more exhale, lean forwards, finding length, and take the hands down to the floor. Maybe even flex your foot. Bend the knee if you need to, if your hamstrings are currently screaming at you. And just find that forward fold. And bend back into that right knee. Push into your right heel. And imagine you're trying to draw the right heel backwards. So you want to engage that hamstring, and we're going to hold for 5, squeeze, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now straighten that right leg again. Walk your fingers a little bit closer to your body. Maybe flex your foot. Again, take that right foot flat to the floor. Bend the knee. You're trying to squeeze your heel inwards without moving the leg on the mat, but you're engaging the leg muscle. So you're finding strength in your hamstring and the quad. We're going to squeeze for 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Lengthen, straightening that right leg, flexing through the foot. Breathing here. And then bring your right foot to the floor. Slowly walk the foot in a little bit. Tuck the left toes under. Take the palms flat to the mat. Lift into your down dog. Slide forwards into plank. Lower the knees if you want to. Make sure that you're keeping strong here. Tucking under, keeping that engagement. We hover down. Inhaling up dog. Exhaling down dog. Left leg lifts, flex the foot, bend the knee, open the hip, bring the left foot forward, place it in between the hands. This time we're going to take the right knee all the way down, lift the arms up, and then bring them to our hips. We untuck our right toe, straighten our left leg, pull the belly in. At this point, your hips might have turned slightly to your right. Can you turn so that both of your hips, so the frontal hip bones, the pointy bits of the front of the pelvis, are going forwards? You'll find that when you're in this position, you get even more of a stretch through that hamstring. If your leg is tight today, slightly bend the knee. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, we lengthen forwards and over that leg. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lengthen forwards and over that leg. Inhale, lift up. And one more exhale, bend over that leg. Take the hands down to the floor. Pull in, try and prevent this upper body rounding. Tuck under, lift, and maybe you can start flexing that left foot. Getting that big, deep stretch here. Inhaling and exhaling. Take the left foot flat to the floor. Come on to your fingertips. Draw your left foot in a little bit. Pull the belly in. And we're going to engage that left hamstring again. We're going to pull our left heel metaphorically towards us. So you're trying to drag the heel in without moving it on the mat. So you're engaging. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release, lengthen, straighten, flex, pull up and in. Lift the chest, look forwards. And again, bend into that knee. Take the foot flat to the floor. Try and draw that heel in, engaging that hamstring. Holding for 3, 2, 1. And we release. Lengthen, pull in, breathe here. Inhaling and exhaling. slowly draw that left foot in a touch. Take the palms flat to the mat. Take the left leg back. Tuck your toes under. Find a plank. Pull in, engage, hold. And we're going to hover down to the floor. Inhaling, upward facing dog. Lift the chest, roll the shoulders back and down. Exhaling, down dog. Pad through those heels. Stretch it out through the back of the leg. And then come down onto your knees. Lift the chest, look forwards, and we're going to take a gentle cat and cow just to realign through our spine. So inhale, lift up, look forwards, open the chest. As you exhale, tuck the tailbone under, press into the palms, and draw the navel to the spine. Inhale, lift, open, breathe. Exhale, send it back. One more, inhale, open, lift, breathe. And send it back. Find neutral. We're going to bring our left foot forwards to the top of the mat. And again, come into this lovely kneeling position. So, if you're on a hard surface, I'd recommend putting something else under your right knee. If you want to, I'm just going to roll my mat over to create a double layer. We're going to come into that quad. So sink down into the left knee, lift the chest. And you might find that this is enough or good for you today. If you want to, keep your left hand on your left knee, reach your right arm back and start bending through your right leg until you can find that foot. It's a big, deep quad stretch. Try not to wobble or fall over. Lift up and breathe here. Try and draw your right shoulder forwards. Pull the leg in just gently until you can feel the stretch. We're going to hold here for 2 breaths. In and out. In and out. Gently release the leg. So untuck your mat if you have it rolled or rounded over. And we're going to straighten that left leg and roll all the way up. Flex your left foot. Pull the belly in. Take your hands to your hips. Roll the shoulders back and down. Maybe you can start playing with flexing and pointing your toes. Just feeling the stretch and lengthening through the back of the leg. And if you want to, having a little play here, again, make sure that your pelvis is pointing forward. Send the arms up towards the sky. And just open the body as much as possible. Lifting, squeezing those shoulder blades together, sending your arms back, inhaling and exhaling. Bend the knee, come forward, take the hands down, tuck your right toes under, send it back into a plank. Pull the belly in. We hover down. Elbows are tight to the ribs. Inhaling up dog. Exhaling down dog. Left leg lifts. Bend the knee, open the hip. We flex the foot. We draw the foot forward. And again, we come up into that kneeling position. Pull the belly in. Take your hands to your hips. Tuck the right toes under. Can you take the weight into your left leg and step straight up and bend your right leg? Nice, Juliet. Breathe. Release the leg down. Fold forwards. Maybe just relax the shoulders. And then come back down onto your knees. And lift up. We're going to come through that on the other side. So right leg comes forwards. Maybe roll your right leg, your right mat, side of the mat over and bring the right leg forwards, the left knee onto that double layer. Take the right hand onto the right knee. Sink down into it, lift the chest, take the left arm behind you. And again, if you want to, try and find that foot. Find that stretch in the quad. Breathing here, opening here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Gently release that leg and slowly take your hands down, unravel the mat. Straighten your right leg, flex through the foot, come up. Lift the arms up towards the sky, squeeze the shoulder blades together, maybe play with flexing and straightening, lengthening that leg. And then push the toes down, open the body up, find length here. Bring your hands down. Send that right leg to the back, find plank, pull the belly in, lower the knees down if you want to. We hover down. Inhaling up dog, exhaling down dog. And again, we bring our right foot forwards, left knee down, untuck the toes, lift it up. Find strength in that right leg. Tuck your left toes under, bring your hands to your hips. Can you step straight into that right leg? Pull the belly in, lift, whoop, and find that balance. And then release the leg down and shake it off. So we're going to come into a proper full balance now. So standing in the middle of your mat, rolling your shoulders back and down, pull the belly in. We're going to find our tree pose this morning. So lift, I'm going to mirror you guys. So lift your left leg up first, pull the belly in, and take your right hand onto your hip, your left hand onto your knee, and either draw the sole of the foot into the calf or onto the inside of your thigh. Push strong through that left heel and bring the hand to the hip. If you want to, you can come to prayer, whatever suits you best this morning. Breathing in and out. Find that calm. Breathe it in and out. Breathe in and breathe out. Bring the hands back down onto the hip. Try not to let the foot ping off. Gently lift it off. That was more of a ping than a gentle, but you guys know what I mean. We'll try better next time. Take the left hand to the knee. Open that knee out even wider. Bring the hand back to the hip. And it may not be far, but just play with straightening that leg. Just 4 times, so 2 more. Play with straightening and bring it down. And shake it off. Nice. So, other side. Lift that right leg. Pull the belly in, take the hand to the knee, open the hip. Maybe bring your left hand to your left hip. Take the sole of the foot either onto the inside of the thigh or to the calf. Lift the chest. Take both hands to the hips or in prayer. Find softness in your face. Find your breath and pause here. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, and breathing out. Again, breathe it in and out. Release the hands to the hips. Try not to ping the foot off. Again, gentle release. Much better that time. Take the right hand to the knee. Open it up. And then release the hand back to the hip. And just play with trying to straighten that leg. 2 more times. Last one. And release. And shake it off. Wonderful. Find the balls of your feet. Pull in and we're going to sink down into a hover. So I'll turn side on so that you can see. You want to draw your chest up. Lift here. Take your hands to your knees. Roll the shoulders back and down. Maybe bring your hands to prayer. Whatever suits you. Breathe it in and out. Try and find that balance. Find that control. And then take your fingertips down to the floor. Lower your heels down. Lift the hips up. And take a lovely forward fold. Inhaling. and exhaling. Bend your knees again. We come back down into that little hover. Lift your chest, pull the belly in, bring your hands back to prayer if you can. Find that balance. If you want to take it one step further, send the arms up and above the head. Pull the shoulder blades together, engage the lats and lift here. Inhale. Exhale, release the hands down, and last time we fold forward. Take the head down to the floor, bend through the knees if you need to, let the head hang heavy, find your elbows, and we just rock here. Release the hands down, come onto your fingertips, take the knees down to the floor, untuck your toes and sink back into a child's pose. Pull the belly in, and then relax, release, the forehead finds the floor. Press into the palms, look forward, lift the chest, take all fours, tuck your toes under. Last time for this morning, take a down dog. Pad through the heels, hopefully your hamstrings feel just a touch looser. And then bring your right knee forwards, in between your wrists, send your left leg back. Draw your right foot to the left side of your mat. Come up onto your fingertips and we find this lovely high pigeon. So you want to drop your left hip down towards the floor so that again your pelvis is parallel with the top of the mat. Those frontal hip bones are pointing down to the floor, not to the left. So rather than out here, you want them pointing down. Good, lift up. And then if you want to stay here, maybe that's quite a big, deep hip or glute opener for you. If you want to come down further, come onto your forearms. Maybe take the head towards the floor and find that lovely softness. Bring your hands back down. Lift up, tuck your left toes under. We're going to send the right leg to the back and come straight into it on the left side. So left knee comes forward, right leg extends. Draw that left foot over to the right side of the mat. Come onto the palms, lift the chest, look up. And again, you want to drop your frontal hip bones, the bony parts of the pelvis, down towards the floor, so that they're both pointing towards the mat and not to the right. Maybe you stay here, maybe that's cool. If you want to come down onto your hands, and again, find that softness, releasing that left glute, breathing here. Come back up. Bring yourself down onto the palms, onto the glutes, and we're going to find ourselves in what's called cobbler's pose. So taking the soles of your feet together, holding onto your toes, lifting up through the chest, looking forwards, finding the breath, pushing your knees down to the sides, opening, inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. And then nice and gently release those legs. Hug the knees in, take the head to the knees. And lift it up. We're going to send both of our legs over to the right hand side. So you want your right leg round and the sole of your left foot is going into your right thigh. Come onto your fingers, pull the belly in, take your fingertips out in front of you and try and keep both of your sitting bones bony parts of your glutes grounded in towards the floor. And it might be that here is enough for you. Hold. Maybe you can take it a little bit further without lifting your glutes up and off the floor. Maybe you can bend the elbows. Lift it up. Roll the shoulders back and down. Can you just keep your right knee in contact with the floor? Maybe have your hands on your hips, or just hovering, and lift your right foot up. Feel that engagement, external action of the glutes. Bring it down. Again, can you lift it up and bring it down? Can you now lift the knee up? Just the knee, hold, bring it down. Again, bring the knee up and bring it down. Wonderful. Extend your left leg out and in front of you, opening through here. And you might find that this again is enough for you. You maybe want to reduce the angle, aiming for 90 degrees, but it doesn't matter if it's a little bit less. And just start to fold your weight over that left leg. So I'm just going to hold on to the back of my calf for support and just draw myself down, being gentle, easing this morning into it. Maybe you can reach your foot or your toe, whatever works for you, draw down. And then slowly peel it back. Bring the leg in. And just take a pause here. Breathing in, and as we breathe out, we send the legs the other way. So you want the sole of your right foot into your left thigh. You want to push your hips down towards the floor. Your left foot is behind you. Now I know I'm tighter on this side so that my left glute currently is just floating off the floor, which is not ideal. So I'm going to work on pushing that hip down and open my hips a little bit more. Find the breath in and out. So it's very active today. Breathing in and out. Bring your fingertips down. And again, maybe you can start to come forward, finding softness here. And gently come up. Can you lift the left foot, just the left foot, engaging, trying to find height here, release. And again, try and lift the left foot, engaging, release. Now lift the left knee, opening and release. One more, lift up and release. Nice. Now try and straighten your right leg out and away from you. Flex through the foot and relax. And again, you're aiming for that 90 degrees, but it doesn't matter if it's slightly smaller. And we're going to start to fold over that right leg. Try not to dump into the lower back. Keep your back flat, lifting the chest, looking past the toes, and then fold forward. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Slowly come up. And then one more time, take the soles of your feet together. Hold on to those toes. Push the knees down, lift the chest. Open here. Wonderful. Release your knees. Send your legs out in front of you, pushing through the heels. And again, we come into that forward fold, hopefully feeling a little bit looser through those hamstrings. Finding length, breathing, looking forwards. Inhale and exhale. Inhaling and exhaling. Slowly come up. Draw the right leg in. Take the right leg up and over the left thigh. Wrap your left hand around your right knee. Right hand comes behind. We lift the chest and we look over the right shoulder. Breathe it in and out. Breathe it in and out. come back to center. Tend your right foot over to the left and try and stack your knees one on top of the other. Fold forward, take the head down onto the knee. Find that breath. Normally my head reaches my knee, but it's first thing in the morning, we're quite stiff, so just listen to your body. If you're also feeling stiff like I am, just find a bit of softness and try and let go of any tension with every exhale. Slowly lift up. Send the right leg out in front of you. Draw the left leg in. Take your left foot up and over your right thigh. Wrap your right arm around left knee. Left hand comes behind. Lift the chest, look over the left shoulder. Breathing here. Inhaling and exhaling. Slowly come back to center. Walk the left foot over to the right side. Pull in and slowly start to fold forwards. Find that breath. And then lift up. Send both of your legs out in front of you. Take your feet as wide as your mat. Put the palms behind, and we're just going to windscreen wipe the legs over to the right, back to center, over to the left. And again. Send your legs out and in front of you. And just send the arms out in front. And slowly roll down to the mat. Pick the arms up and above the head. Lengthen here, breathe here. Bring the hands either side of your hips. Roll the shoulders back, close the eyes. And find a few moments of just concentrating on the breath. Please excuse the barking dog, it's not mine. Inhaling. And exhaling. Inhaling. And exhaling. Relax the shoulders, relax the jaw. And then wiggle through your fingers, wiggle through the toes. Send the arms up and above the head. Pull the knees in. Take a little rock from one side to the other. Roll to your right and then come up into your seated cross-legged position. Eyes still closed if you wish. Roll the shoulders back and down. Bring your hands onto your knees. Take a big breath in. Open the mouth, let it go. Again, a big breath in. Open the mouth, let it go. One more, breathe it in. And let it out. Just letting go of any residual tension you feel. Setting yourself up for the day. Rub your palms together, creating a little bit of friction and heat. Place your warm palms over your eyes. Thank yourself for turning up on your mat, honoring your body, a bit of self-love, self-care. Doing a little bit of yoga this morning to start the day. Open your eyes in the warmth and happy Friday. Yay!